everyone, and welcome to the Kate Show. My name's Kate Foran, and I will be your host this evening. Today, as guest star, we are having Joe Malone. Joe, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Joe Malone, and I am a retired NHL hockey player.
Okay, let's get started. Joe, when and where were you born?
I was born on February 8th, 1890 in Quebec City, Canada.
How old were you when you started playing professionally?
I started playing professionally for the Quebec Bulldogs when I was 19.
Now, Joe, was it hard for you to find a team on the NHL?
It wasn't necessarily too hard, but there was a lot of competition. I was lucky enough to be claimed by the Montreal Canadiens as Quebec didn't have a team when the NHL first started.
How long did you play for?
My career lasted 15 seasons, so I was working professionally for 15 years.
Wow, that's a long time. So during that time, what teams did you play for?
When I was 19, I got recruited to the Quebec Bulldogs. The next season, the NHA formed, but Quebec was left out of the loop, so I ended up playing for the Waterloo Colts. Then, when the NHL finally formed in 1917, I joined the Montreal Canadiens. I was around 27 years old. Then, when the Quebec Bulldogs got sold to the Hamilton Tigers, I joined them for the 1921 NHL season.
When you played, what was your position?
I played center.
In your entire career, how many goals did you score?
I've scored about 343 goals.
Now, this is a tricky one, but what would you say was your proudest moment in your career, and why?
My proudest moment in my career was probably when I scored 7 goals in one game, because to this day I'm still the only player in the NHL to ever do that.
While playing, did you ever suffer any injuries that may have impacted your career?
The worst injury I've ever had is when I broke my arm during the 1918 season. It kept me out of the playoffs, which was a really important time for me.
Have you ever won any Stanley Cups?
So I've technically won 3 Stanley Cups, but because I didn't play in the 1924 playoffs due to my injuries, my name wasn't written on the cup.
Wow, that is incredible. Would you say that you are one of the best hockey players in Canadian history? Why?
I would say I'm one of many greats, as I set a national record during my time playing. I also consistently contributed constant effort to the teams I played on and moved at lightning speed.
How do you think you've impacted Canadians over your 15 years of playing?
I impacted my country as hockey was really important for Canadians during the Great Depression. As I helped Canada win, spirits were lifted across the country.
What did you do after your hockey career ended?
I retired in 1924. Like I said, I ended my career with 343 goals and about 32 assists. Even though I retired, I still made sure to get on the ice every once in a while.
And lastly, what we've all been wondering, how did you get the nickname Phantom Joe?
I got this nickname because, like I said, I was moving so fast on the ice that it appeared that I was moving through opposing players, so people started calling me Phantom Joe.
Thank you, Joe, for coming. It was really great seeing you.
Thanks for interviewing me, Kate. It was a pleasure talking to you.
And everyone in the audience, thank you for coming. Everyone, thank you for watching. Next week we will be having Al Capone on the show. That'll be pretty interesting. So I will see you next time. I'm Kate, and this is the Kate Show, brought to you by BBC.